Hi Scorpios, how are we doing today? This is going to be your reading from February the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, if this is your first time at my readings, how I'll start is with the Angel Oracle Guide. We'll move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause for any moment, it's just because I'm just feeling the energy that's in the cards. It's just how I get kind of information, so I appreciate your patience there. Alright, let's get started. Your card this week is Healing Energy. Your message. Angels are enveloping you in a healing energy at this time, and they are swirling around you, filling your body, mind, and soul with a soothing and peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It's a return to a natural and good state. Healing angels are placing their hands upon you or any situation that may be concerning you at this time. Know that miracles you are seeking are unfolding before your eyes, and you are blessed to receive this card today because it brings and will mend breakages, wounds, emotionally raw situations that are troubling your heart. If anything of your life is broken or disrupted, this card indicates that healing energy is being brought to you. Your angels want you to know that any prayers or calls for help and support that you have been sent out have been received, and they'll be working on the case now. Healing doesn't happen tomorrow, it begins today. So you're guided to visualize the best and most loving outcome possible in all areas of your life. See the angels of light placing their hands upon anything that may concern and that may be of concern, and know that when you do this, you will allow healing energy to unfold in the present moment. Beautiful. Alright, Scorpio. Just give me a moment to pull some cards here. Scorpios, please. Okay. Just feel this energy that I'm feeling right now. For Scorpios, please. It's interesting because around you, few kind of things are happening right now. It feels like there's this area of something of stagnancy in our life. It feels like something is not maybe moving forward the way that we wanted it to, or have been wanting it to. I don't know why I'm kind of receiving this information, but for some people, this has to do with kind of family life or mothering in a way here as well. So I don't know, maybe if you were looking to start a family and you're having a hard time because you're not, feel like you may be having troubles in that area, or in your family life you might be having troubles kind of with a motherly figure here as well. Yeah, with this Chariot card in reverse, it's just saying we're feeling a little bit stuck. And we also have the Knight of Swords coming out here as well. Two indicators or things are feeling like things aren't moving forward or energy is being stuck here. And it feels like this is why this kind of healing energy is coming out, because I feel like whatever conflicts maybe we were having in our home life or family situation now, maybe for some of you also in our social circles, here is going to be kind of healing itself. It's weird because we do have the Moon card coming out, which is a Piscean card, which is energy of subconscious, energy of kind of not seeing things clearly. Some kind of veil is over the truth here. And it's really interesting because it's coming out with this Queen of Cups reverse, which is, this is kind of where this motherly energy comes in, because I see the Queen of Cups as a nurturing mother, a caring mother here. Someone who's kind of, loving and puts so much devotion into things. And so that's why I feel like there might be a few stories kind of going on here. Is one is kind of people having challenge in that degree, challenging family relationships with a motherly figure, or just challenging. I don't have the Empress in reverse, which would be maybe pregnancy challenges, but I'm feeling that as well. Just challenges, something subconsciously challenged in that, in like mothering or motherling energy here. Now that we have this kind of healing energy, it feels like maybe there is something being healed in our subconscious here that maybe we don't even know has been blocking us, or energy here that has kind of been keeping us stuck. For Scorpio, please. We have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the verse is kind of like indicator of sometimes overthinking, cold energy. It's funny, you're getting a lot of queens, so again, maybe some older female energy that we're having a hard time with, someone that's maybe emotionally disconnected. The Queen of Swords can be someone that is overthinking, someone that is cold, someone that is intellectual, but not heart-based here. It's like basically someone who kind of is so far removed away from their emotions that they see things maybe a little bit too logically. They see things as the way that they should be. They're very stern kind of energy kind of people here. What's good though about this Queen of Swords is whoever we're dealing with, I feel like some of the headache of it, some of the energy of maybe, that's been keeping us up at night is going to kind of clear itself in these 2 weeks for you. Again, I feel like something or some situation hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Something that you're trying to grow, something that you're trying to nurture here. Again, like I said before, it didn't work out, but that's okay because I feel like there's something here that's kind of almost like, it feels weird, it feels like destined in a way for you, Scorpio. It's kind of like this energy of, okay, we're bringing healing and energy to this, something in the subconscious here, something into our relationships that we were kind of given in this lifetime here, and I feel like this is kind of, this energy feels so kind of trying to kind of work through that or battle through that energy of this kind of like divine feminine, of this again, this relationship, it feels like, and it doesn't feel like a romantic relationship here. It feels like something different. We do have the Lovers coming out, which is two people that are divinely guided. Again, this is kind of, like I was saying before, kind of like relationship energy here. And we also have the Seven of Wands. So you might be kind of getting, backlash, or you might have people or relationships, people that you were kind of guided to. Maybe this is romantic relationships. You might feel like you have to kind of really stand your ground right now in something against them. Maybe someone is trying to come after you for something, and you're like, I have to really stand my ground in this, and I have to kind of stand up for myself here, because or else no one else will. It does really feel like you are kind of healing this energy, Scorpio. But again, it feels like almost like with this moon card, our subconscious is trying to play a trick on us about something. So if you feel like something's not progressing here, I feel like it's trying to, again, be in this healing energy. It's trying to heal. It's trying to kind of close something out, return to kind of like a stable state that they were staying before. So this hangman energy is just telling you to pause, just telling you to reflect, telling you to slow down, telling you to wait on anything here. Especially if you feel like you need to take some action forward. It feels like today, it's not the time in these 2 weeks. I think these 2 weeks seems like it's more like in the water energy. It's more about reflection. It's more about pausing. It's more about thinking about things. I think with kind of healing energy here too, when we are healing, it takes some time. It takes some time to work our way out of our body. It takes some time to just kind of naturally let it, we got to think about things, we got to pay attention to it. We got to give our energy to it. And all of that stuff kind of takes time. And all of that stuff we need to kind of slow down for, or else we'll try and, avoid it as much as possible. For Scorpio, please. I have the Strength card coming out here in reverse, and the Strength card in the reverse represents energy of us not really feeling strong enough right now. Don't know if we can handle this. Don't know if we have the strength to do this. Fear is kind of taking over, right? Fear of outcome, fear of the situation in general, fear that we will not have strength enough to see this through. And you're really kind of feeling that in the moment because the Sun card is in reverse. You're kind of feeling this moment. You're like, I don't know when the sun is going to shine again. But the nice thing about the Sun in reverse is that it might not feel like it right now, but you will get back to this state of joy. You'll get back to this state of happiness, right? Every time there is a winter, there comes summer. We have seasons. We have seasons in our emotional life here as well. Seasons, cycles that happen here. So just know if you're in a cycle right now where you're just not feeling great, where you're not feeling like, you feel like you're being tested, you're in these uncomfortable situations, just know that there is going to be joy again, and see that kind of in the future for you here. And that's really evident with this kind of Knight of Wands and in this Fool energy. The Knight of Wands is a fiery new beginning. This could be someone else. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could just be you. There's going to be this new kind of fire within you, or a new kind of creative adventure for yourself. This is this fiery energy that we're kind of lacking here in the Chariot and in the Knight of Swords. But again, I just kind of want to reiterate, I think this energy is coming, so you do not have to kind of worry about it. You don't be like, why do I have no motivation? Why am I not charged to change something here? I feel like it's more like you are in the specific season right now for a reason. You're kind of in this kind of wintry energy for a reason, because there's something that needs to be cleared out. There's something that we need to kind of pause to think about, to work on, and to move out here before we kind of get into this fiery new beginning energy. So I'm just feeling what I'm kind of feeling with this. Yeah, Scorpio, it feels like it's almost, yeah, they keep going back to kind of the seasons for some reason. The seasons. And it's almost strongly on winter again, but it's like honoring that winter, like honoring this time of pause, honoring this time where things feel like they're not really moving forward, and seeing what other kind of work you can do that is not so, driven based, that is not so, it's more like putting energy to the kind of the darkness, the stillness here, to that moon kind of energy. If you're worried about more money coming in, or that's what you've kind of been waiting on, I feel like there's an opportunity on the way here for you. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which is saying that there might be an offer of money coming in where you got to decide if that's really what you want to do here. Decide if, this is for you, or if you want this in a way. And I feel like this is kind of a new opportunity, or someone being like, hey, would you ever want to work doing this, or would you want to, maybe do this to get more money on the side, or you ever think about this in an interesting way? So you might be kind of going through right now and just kind of feeling like, what is it that I actually want to do? Do I want this money offer or do I not want this money offer? We have the Four of Cups coming in here as well, which means don't get too married to these Three of Cups here. Don't get too married to what you think should happen or the way you want things to go. It feels like with the Four of Cups here as well, when we are just kind of looking at these three cups, not thinking that there is even a fourth cup coming in for us, right? It's like the universe is trying to bring you something here. It's trying to maybe bring you this gift, maybe bring you this financial abundance, bring you in this financial gift here, but it's like we can't see it because we're so focused on these other things, because we only think these three cups exist. We don't even know that this fourth cup exists for us here. So it seems like the universe is trying to bring you in something that you kind of want here. Maybe you don't really see it that way, but they are trying to help you. So just be open to that here. And I think also by slowing down in these 2 weeks, you'll be able to kind of see that gift a little bit more and see it come in. Again, this energy here, Scorpio, of coming into this kind of devil energy, which is Capricorn energy, and we have the Four of Wands, which is coming into kind of our foundations, our home life here. It feels like maybe we have a lot of kind of negative ties to home life, maybe this could be a marriage, maybe this could be negative ties to anything here, but usually Four of Wands means about foundations, housing, things like that. Again, I feel like there is this kind of these chains that we were feeling chained down by our home life, or by kind of family, or maybe where we grew up or something like that. It's interesting though, because with this Hermit card in reverse, it says we're maybe, you know, alienating ourselves or removing ourselves a little too much from it. With this Hermit in reverse, it's like we're almost spending too much time alone here. So I don't know, again, if this might be like your own kind of demons coming after you about your home life that you haven't really talked to anyone about, or you kind of secluded yourself away from this here, Scorpio. But I feel like you might be opening up a little bit more in these kind of 2 weeks as well. I don't know, maybe some of you are going to start to see a psychologist or someone or a spiritual mentor here for this kind of feels like home life trauma that we might have experienced before, or that's been kind of holding us back. I just kind of feel that in your energy. It feels like, again, this is you really do want to kind of heal some of this stuff. A lot of it does feel like in the past, but I feel like you feel like it's kind of connecting in your future here. All right, let me pull some oracle cards for you, Scorpio. Too many for Scorpio, please. Thank you. All right. So you said, so the Starseed Oracle that you got this week is you got the Love. Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. Hadrians are believed to be a beacon of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they find it hard to have boundaries, interdependent, and healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they've met. The lover of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love in a separate body and learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have all the love on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways that we may need to establish healthy boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dig deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps your relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain vitality to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made consciously or unconsciously. And this is with the Moon card, right, coming in here. This is the unconscious coming up to play in your whole reading as well. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel safe to relax and just be you. Assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe or cover up. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how can you develop a deeper level of love for yourself? And again, I feel like, Scorpio, this is all stuff that you are doing here, but I just feel like, again, a lot of it might be coming to the surface for you in these 2 weeks. You have the Sun card, which is a beacon card here. The Sun brings blessings to Earth, and this card pertains to blessings in your own life as well. Just as the Sun nurtures the Earth and brings new life into spring and summer. Spring and summer, wow. We were talking about the seasons too. You know, being in winter and then there's going to come spring and summer. This is your time for a new beginning, an onset of nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth, healing energy, right? This card often marks a time of great creativity. We have the Knight of Wands here, bringing in the accumulation of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing of a publication of your own book, or even a birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision, and visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like rays of sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessing. See the future you want to create, and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. And that's what I was saying before too. It's like this sun is coming. This joy is coming with the sun reverse. So keep holding that vision for yourself. All right, Scorpio. This was your first month reading. I hope it helped.